newspaper. Will you come here? Make your darling daughter eat her food. There's my wife calling. I have to rush. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guest, good evening.
Good evening.
Having rushed the scene, I found my only daughter, Chandu, looked frightened. Tears were from her eyes. In front of her was a bowl filled to its brim with curd rice. Chandu had just turned 8. She particularly detested curd rice. On the other hand, my mother and I were orthodox. They believe firmly in cooling effects of curd rice. Chandu darling, why don't you eat few mouthfuls of this curd rice? Just for dad's sake, yeah? Wiping her tears from the back of her hands, she said, "Okay, Dad, I will eat not only few mouthfuls, but the whole lot of this, provided you promise me to give whatever I ask for." Without any second thought, I said, "Sure, darling, why not?" I took a soft hand, took my hand, and said, "Promise. Promise is a promise, against the deal." Dad asked Mom also to give a similar promise. I saw my wife. Wait. She came running, took her hand, muttering, "Promise." Slowly and painfully, Chandu started eating the curd rice spoon by spoon. I became anxious. "Chandu darling, you shouldn't insist on getting any expensive items. Your dad doesn't have money, that much of money right now." "No, Dad. I will not ask for any expensive item. Don't worry." I was silently angry with my mother and wife for forcing my child to eat something that she detested. After the ordeal was through, Chandu came to me with exuberance and with her eyes wide with expectations. All our attention was on her. "Dad, I want to have my head shaved off this Sunday." "What?" "I want to have my head shaved off." "Atrocious!" my wife shouted. "A girl child having her head shaved off? Impossible." "Never in our family," my mother rasped. "She has been watching too much of television. Our culture is totally getting spoiled because of these dirty TV programs." "Why don't you ask for something else? We all will be sad seeing you with your head clean shaven." "No, Dad. I don't want anything else." Chandu said with finality. "Dad, you know how difficult it was for me to eat the curd rice? And you promised me to give whatever I asked for. Now, you are going back on your words." It was time for me to call the shots. She continued, "Dad, wasn't it you who told me the story of King Arishchandra and its moral? that we all should honor our promises no matter what. I told my mother and wife, we must keep our promises. Are you mad? Are you out of your mind? They chorused and shouted against me. I said, no. If we don't keep our promises, Chandu will never learn to honor our own. Chandu, your wish will be fulfilled on this Sunday. With her head clean shaven, Chandu looked very happy. On Monday morning, I dropped her at the school. It was a sight to watch my hairless Chandu walking towards classroom. She turned and waved. And waved a smile. Just then, I saw a boy getting out of the car and started shouting, Chandu! Chandana! Please wait for me! What struck me was the hairless head of the boy. Sir, a lady getting out of the same car came to me and said, your daughter is indeed great. The boy who is walking along with your daughter is my son Harish. He is suffering from leukemia. He could not go to school for the whole of last month as he lost all his hair due to the side effects of chemotherapy. He refused to go back to school, fearing the cruel teasing of his schoolmates. Your daughter Chandana visited him in our home last week. She promised to take care of the teasing issue, but I never imagined your daughter will sacrifice her lovely hair for the sake of my son. Sir, you and your wife are blessed to have such a noble soul as your daughter. God bless. And she walked away. I stood transfixed, tears from my eyes. I literally wept. My dear little angel, you are teaching me how the selfless real love is. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Toastmasters, the world is very short. The life is also very short. The vanities of the world are transient. They alone live for others. The rest are all more dead than alive.